This is News 10 at 5.
Good evening, I'm Dave DeRorange. Trish has the night off. Thanks for joining us. Medford City leaders are talking about the future of working with the Chamber of Commerce. News 10's Justin Matthews is live in Medford to explain a contract extension and why some businesses are hoping it won't go through. Tonight's top story, Justin, thank you. And there is a transient lodging tax for anyone staying in Medford hotels. 9% of those tax funds go back to the city. Half of the 9% goes to Medford's general fund. The other 2/4 go to Parks and Rec and Travel Medford. Following up on the Illinois Valley branch of Josephine Community Libraries, it's getting support from around the country. It was burglarized last week. Library leaders hope to raise $5,000 for a new alarm system, the insurance deductible, and all other repairs. $3,800 have already been raised, and the branch has seen donations from New York, Georgia, Colorado, and across Oregon.
Facebook.
Branch is open, but it still does not have working internet or phone lines. Library staff are asking for patience as they do not know when repairs will be done. Crash involving a school bus happened for the third time in just over a week. Phoenix Talent school bus ended up dragging a car down Interstate 5 this morning. No children were on board. Police say it was hit from behind a car just after 7 near the South Medford exit. You can see the damage to the car. 2 people were in that car. They were injured as it was dragged down the freeway. Police tell us it appears the car was trying to make a bad pass when the crash happened. Oregon State Police got one lane of traffic open as emergency crews removed the driver and passenger from the car and loaded them into ambulances. As that was happening, police say there were 2 more collisions as people tried to take video and pictures of the scene. OSP says avoid distracted driving, especially near crash scenes. Medford Police investigating a theft at Capsy Automotive where several $1,000s worth of tools were stolen, including some of the owner's swords. You can see in this Medford Police Facebook post, Bob Capsby really holding one of the swords. Medford Police say he's owned this business for more than 40 years. The suspects broke into his shop Tuesday night, stole high-dollar tools, diagnostic scanners, and 3 medieval swords. The losses are more than $20,000. The man arrested in an armed bank robbery was arraigned in court. Medford Police arrested Michael Barton yesterday afternoon. Police say he pulled a knife at the Wells Fargo Bank on Barnett Road and demanded cash. The teller gave Barton money and he fled. Police say an officer was already in the area and helped make a quick arrest. Barton's charges include robbery in the 1st and 2nd degree. A 4th suspect has been charged in the abuse of a 63-year-old Klamath Falls woman. John Rayleigh pleaded not guilty this week to kidnapping, assault, and strangulation charges. Rayleigh and the 3 other suspects have been accused of using handcuffs, bungee cords, and other materials to restrain the victim and then beat her on multiple occasions. Investigators say they all lived together. The other 3 suspects also pleaded not guilty. Oregon State Police are still not able to identify the body found in the Illinois River last week. An autopsy was completed Tuesday, and OSP says they will now do a DNA test on the body. Public Information Officer says this process could take weeks, and the investigation is still in its early stages. OSP is working with Forensics Division and the Medical Examiner's Office. They're researching missing person cases across the West Coast to help identify the body. City of Talent has a new police chief. Lieutenant Curtis Whipple with the Medford Police Department has been selected as the new chief in Talent. His first day on the job will be April 18th. The current chief, Mike Moran, will help Whipple in his transition. Moran announced his resignation in November. Moran's final day on the job is April 22nd. Well, a beautiful sunny day, but it won't last long. News 10 meteorologist Milt Bradford is here with a quick look at your weather. Hi there, Milt. Thanks, Milt. Keep up with News 10's weather forecasts at KTVL.com. A Water and Power Authority in Klamath Falls is shutting its doors. News 10's Ariana Rakshani is in the news center. And Ariana, what's behind this? Ariana, thank you. Fruit trees are starting to bloom across the Rogue Valley. Local experts at the Grange Co-op say this is an early bloom, making the trees vulnerable to frost as well as high winds. They say this can kill the fruit, but there are ways to protect the blooms. Grange staff recommended looking ahead to prepare for the weather. They say by next month, trees will begin producing fruit. Still ahead tonight on News 10 at 5, the Rogue Valley Growers and Crafters Market kicking off in a new location.
This is laid out so well, and there's so much space. I love it.
What vendors and customers think of the new spot. Coming up. Here we go. Thanks, Milt. All this week, News 10 and KRWQ are giving you a chance to watch the Academy of Country Music Awards live in Las Vegas. Tonight, the ACM keyword of the day is nominee. Just call into the Q Crew with Jason and Ashley tomorrow morning at 7:20. Give them the keyword of the day. Winning callers will be invited to the VIP giveaway party where someone will win a trip to Las Vegas and the ACM Awards on April 3rd. We'll be right back. The sun was out for the first day of the Rogue Valley Growers and Crafters Market at Hawthorne Park. News 10's Aaron Nielsen shows us how vendors and customers are taking to the new location.